Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do the control rig that I spoke of in the previous tutorial. When I created that tutorial, I just did an overview of the nodes of the control rig, but I didn't go into any detail. So we're going to do that today. So the first thing you want to make sure of is that you have the Locomotor plugin on your computer, and it's right down here. If you just put in Loco or something like that, you'll get it. And just make sure it's checked. It'll have you restart and answer the standard "do you want to use an experimental" question. So what I'm going to do is I will go to the body folder of my MetaHuman, and I will right click on the skeletal mesh and go to create and control rig. You can just leave it named that for now, or you can rename it any way you want. Just double click and open it up, and this will bring up the standard blueprint here for this particular system that we're going to implement. So this is the skeleton here. You can just barely see it because with MetaHumans the main skeletal mesh is just compromised of the hands and the ankles, and that's, even though the rest of the skeleton's there. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to choose the root bone, and we're going to right click, and we're going to go to new element, and we're going to choose new control, and that's going to give us a copy of the root control, or the root bone I should say, as a control. And I'm just going to rename that to target, which is the standard name I've seen people given this, but it's so you can distinguish it. And then we're going to come over here and just do a little bit of tweaking here, just make sure visible. And then your shape, you can choose from a number of different shapes. I'm just going to do the circle, the thick circle, and then just lock your scale, and you can put that at 10, 12, whatever you want. I use 12. The higher number, the thicker this red circle will be. So we're just going to compile this really quick, and so we're done with that part. And the first thing that we're going to do on the blueprint is pull out a node, and that node is going to be Locomotor. And if you don't see it, it means the plugin is not there. It's not, you haven't got it checked and installed, so you have to go through that process. So once you get this out, now we can proceed with a few things. The first thing is, of course, we're going to set our root control, which is target control, the one that we created. The second thing is you're going to go to pelvis bone, and you're going to set your pelvis bone. And naturally, that is your pelvis bone on your skeleton. And then we'll leave, no, we won't leave. We gotta have a foot set. Okay, so you're going to add a foot set, and a foot set composes of 2 feet. So this is your foot set, and then you add your 2 feet under it. And you will choose an ankle bone, and it is a bone, and you will choose foot, and choose foot left. And then you can go to your second foot down here and do the same thing, but you will choose foot right. So what you're going to see here, and we'll compile and look at it, is that it has created this little hip box connected down to the feet. This is where the pelvis is, and this is the feet just follow along. This is where all the action comes from. So if I go here and I move this, you can see that it'll start moving. It's not doing much right now, and you can't really see a lot because of the skeletal mesh we're using, but trust me, we'll get going on it. So the next thing you're going to want to do, and we will be coming back to this node in a little bit, but we want to go and pull out a IK, full body IK, and I just put IK in and then choose full body. And in the full body IK, we will set the root, which is pelvis. And then the next thing we're going to do is add 2 effectors. Now these are what allow your feet to move. I'm not going to go through anything in detail there because I'm still trying to understand it myself. And now we will go foot, and we'll choose left for 0, matching up with what we did over here. And then we'll go to 1, and we will do the same thing, foot, and we'll choose right foot. So that part there, the only thing we're going to do here is change this chain depth, and we are going to do 3 on that. Do the same down here. Then we'll leave those for now, and we will compile, and now we'll see a little bit more happening here, I think. Not yet. Not yet. We still have one other thing to do here. So quickly open these up again. You're going to have to pull out an at node, AT. And that is going to go to the transform of your 0. Index 0 here goes to 0. And then you can just Control D, make a copy, pull that down here. We'll change this to 1. And we will plug this to here. And we will take that down to there. So now we will compile again. And let's see what we got going here now. Seeing a little bit more action happening. So the next thing is we will pull that up, and we're going to go to bone settings, and we're going to add a couple of bones. So we're going to start with this one, and this is going to be a calf. And you're going to choose your left calf. Now you're going to come down excuse me, to preferred angles and check that, and open this box up and change Z to anywhere from 30 to 40. The standard has been 30, so I'll stick with that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just right click here, duplicate, and now we can go to the next one and just change this, and all the other settings will remain the same. So you're going to go to calf right, and that takes care of that part of it. And now we will compile again, and we will move on. So now there's some tweaking things that you can do to kind of make this look a little bit better than what it looks like right now. You know, it's got like a penguin a penguin wobble to it. So we're going to take care of that right now. So we're going to come over here to settings, pull that down, and we got to set the subs at 20. And then we're going to come down the root behavior and we're going to change that to free. And we are going to change the global pull chain alpha to 0. And now we will compile again and see what that does. Okay, so as you can see now, the hands, we don't have that really heavy penguin trot. So we're getting better. So the next tweaks, just close that up, are going to be over here, and we're going to go to movement. And on movement, you can change your speed max to 100. And your face speed max, we can drop that down to 2. And everything else here is fine. And so we'll close this up and we'll go to stepping. And we're going to change the step height. Now with MetaHumans, I mean, you can use 30, but I think it kind of makes them look like they march. So I've been going to 25. That's what I've been doing. That's what I suggest. But you can tweak that stuff. You're going to find that you're going to go through this and you're going to make some changes here as you start learning how this locomotor system works. So anyway, let's move on. And then the other thing here, let's see, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Step height, I am not seeing anything here. That looks, let's just compile that and take a look at it. Yeah, I mean, that's, you can't really tell with this mesh as much because of the fact that you know, we're just using the standard skeletal mesh. So but if anything is not done, you will notice it once you go to my other video and learn how you can take this and use it in a level sequence. So I will call that a video, and I hope that you got a little bit of education out of it. I will see you again the next time.